It's good to be here. So I go to a lot of bars for comedy, right? But I'm not much of a drinker. I don't really drink too much. But I like the names that they give the drinks to try to get you to buy the drink. You know, like Sex on the Beach. Like, oh, this drink is so good, it's comparable to what it would be like to have sex on the beach. Using those same marketing tools, if I was to name a drink, I would just name it Car is Paid Off. Like that. That sounds like a great drink to me. Like, what a great marketing idea. I'll have a double shot of Car is Paid Off. Don't get me wrong, having sex on the beach for 5 minutes and 21 seconds would be amazing. Know what else would be Thank you. Know what else would be amazing? 5 years of financial stability. Like that's what I need in my life. One way I stay secure with my money. Actually, this is going to be a seminar about your finances, so buckle up, everybody. One way I stay financially stable is the two most underrated apps you can have on your phone. The calendar app and the calculator app. I gotta have my calendar and calculator app. Because the calendar app tells me when I'm supposed to pay my bills this month. The calculator app tells me, can I pay my bills this month? Like, I don't need a dating app. I don't need a social media app. I just need an app that does basic math. Like I need to know $512 minus 87 minus 307 equals no groceries for a couple days. Like that is the math that I'm working with. One great way I waste my money, I like to collect like old Nintendo and Super Nintendo video games, like still in their box. There's plenty of stoner nerds in the audience. You guys have to know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
So I like the older video games. I like to collect them, get them in the original boxes. But like, especially Nintendo video games, the box, the cover is so misleading because the artwork is always really good. And then you play the game and you're like, this game really isn't that fun. Who thought 1988 technology wouldn't be that good? Like, who thought Friday the 13th for Nintendo isn't very fun? Like, it definitely fooled me. I bought the video game Paperboy. It's exactly what you think. Great. It's a great game. I have my issues with it. So I bought it, and the cover, it's a kid on a bicycle throwing his newspaper. It looked fun. So I played the game Paperboy for about 5 minutes, and I kind of got bored with it. It just looked like a pixelated blob was lobbing semen at people's houses. I was like, well, don't get me wrong, though. You can't even do that in Grand Theft Auto, okay? So Paperboy wasn't too bad. But to make Paperboy more fun, I just named it Puberty Boy. That's what I did. Did you know 1 million papers get shot out in one delivery? I'll let that one sink into your pores. In my life, I've actually struggled with addiction. My drug of choice, chapstick. I don't know if we have any other chapstick addicts, but I'm a chapstick addict. This is a safe place. We can talk about our problems here. I am a chapstick addict. I love chapstick. Anytime someone pulls out a bottle of Burt's Bees, I have an orgasm. I start freaking out. Is that the pomegranate cherry? Like, how much for an eighth? Can I get a hit of that? Like, I put it on, I'm just like, oh my God. Something else about me, in case you guys haven't noticed, I have a lisp. But I like having a lisp. I think having a lisp is a good thing. I think if you don't have a lisp, you're the one that talks silly, not me. I'm 35 years old. I'm going to have this lisp forever. I'm not going to wake up 40 and start pronouncing my S's and my TH's correctly. I'll be an old man with this lisp just yelling at my grandkids, Susie, Stephanie, step off the slip and slide right now. I like to date girls that also have lisp. Because every time we get into an argument, it just sounds like two sprinklers are fighting with each other. No, you do the this. No, you do the this. I like to avoid certain words, like the process of the sun's rays that come down to make plants grow, That one's always a twister for me. If you didn't pass third grade, I'll tell it to you in a moment. In seventh grade, my science teacher made me write a thesis paper about photosynthesis. Got a C, ironically. It was weird. There's a lot of conspiracy theory crap out there, if I could put it bluntly. But one conspiracy theory that I hate, are you guys familiar with the Mandela effect? You guys are familiar with the Mandela effect? The main reason I don't like the Mandela effect conspiracy theory, one, it's complete garbage. Two, it's named after Nelson Mandela. I don't have time to explain who Nelson Mandela is tonight, but it's named after Nelson Mandela. Think about everything that man went through. Think about what he represents. His last name is his legacy. And now somehow his last name is associated with the Bearstein Bears? That's disrespectful right there. That's like, you ever walk into a room and you forget why you walk into the room? Oh, that's the Martin Luther King effect, everybody. You leave your sunglasses on your head? That's the Marcus Garvey effect. When you hear the last name, when you hear the word Mandela, you should think bullshit computer conspiracy theory. Like, that's the first thing that should come to your head. We need to change the name of that conspiracy theory to "you were mistaken." Like, that's all that happens. It's perfect. I'm mistaken all the time. It's fine to be mistaken. You thought there were 5 E's in Febreze, but there's 2 or whatever. One thing else I don't like that we do as a society, if we're talking about like a low quality item, we refer to it as dirt. Like, oh, this is bad, this is dirt. One time I was smoking weed with some people and this guy goes, "Man, this weed is terrible. This weed is dirt." I go, "Yeah, that's where weed comes from, the ground." Doesn't everything come from the ground? Like, your table, this building is made out of wood, which comes from trees, which comes from the ground. Your stools are made out of metal. And, all right, I don't know where metal comes from, but I bet you dirt's involved. Somewhere down the line, we need dirt for metal, okay? Where the hell do you think gold comes from? Outer space, all right? Like, we need gold, we need water, we need dirt just as much as we need water. If watching pornography has taught me anything, it taught me how to spell the word amateur. Are you guys like me? You were 25 years old. You thought amateur was A-M-A-T-E-R. That is not how you spell amateur. Amateur is A-M-A-T. It autocorrects me. Thank you, Piper Perry and Gianna Michaels. Thank you. I'm so dumb before Pornhub, I didn't know how to spell BJ. I'm so dumb before Pornhub, I didn't know how to spell ATM. For those of you that don't know what ATM means in the sexual world, I'm not going to explain what that means. I don't want to leave a bad taste in your mouth. For those of you that aren't laughing and you have no idea what I'm talking about, that just means you're a good person. Like, that's all that means.